Hey guys, welcome to Metaverse X. This channel is all about NFT projects review. So if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. So let's get started with today's video. Today we are going to talk about a project called Polyfarm. As the name suggests, it works on a Polygon Matic token. Now this game is divided into seasons. The first is summer season, then autumn, and likewise they are working on this project. So let's begin with the summer season. So in this season, there are hens and foxes. So if you can see on the screen, hens are one of the core elements of Polyfarm. Only then they can produce eggs. Now eggs are the tokens, which is the main currency in this game. So what are the basic mechanics of hens in season 2? Send them to henhouse stake. It means that if you have a hen house and if you have a hen, you can stake those eggs, alright? So for the first day, the hen can lay 10 eggs. On the second day, it can lay 11. And likewise, it will go on increasing. And if you stake those eggs, you can, at some point, you can unstake them and then you can cash out into your bank account, alright? Now what happens, you can accumulate eggs according to available staking pool. It would be 3.5% of the current staking. Overall, they have 2.5 million eggs over here. Collect eggs in the basket. When you claim eggs, foxes take 15% of the production. So the concept about foxes I will quickly tell you is foxes are the legendary NFTs, like they are the rare ones. So their job is to steal these eggs from hens. Now what happens, leaving the hen house unstaked, the hen is removed from the hen house and will not produce egg anymore. It means that if you unstake an egg, you may not able to cash out it. New mechanic is being added to hens. They can now raid farms. Now it means that once you buy a farm, which will happen in next season, hens can go out and they can steal corn from there. Corn is a kind of currency or a token and there is unlimited supply. So still the egg is the primary token over here, not the corn. That is the important point. Alright. So the new mechanic is being added to hens. They can raid farms. They get between 30 to 50% of the corn for one plow line. So plow line is a form. You have a land, you have to add plow lines and you can get those plow lines by paying in corn. Now let's talk about foxes. Alright. The main role of the fox is to steal the eggs from the hens. So what are the mechanics of foxes in season 2? Entering the fox den, it means staking the foxes. So if you're staking the foxes, then there are more chances of earning eggs out of that. How will you do it? Your fox can start earning egg tokens when the staked hen claims eggs. So if you are having a hen and you are staking it, 15% of that stake will be taken by the fox in a form of tax. So each fox can plan and execute raid to the main hen house pool between 5 to 30 eggs with a tiny percentage of getting a big jackpot of 200 eggs. So there is a very slow chance that you can get 200 eggs in a one heast from the fox. Leave fox den, which is unstaking, then you won't be able to get the tags or the hens from or the eggs from the hens. A new mechanic is being added to foxes, a passive action called the protector. This means that if you are having a fox, then you have 2% more chances of protecting your farm. Also, you have to upgrade your fox den as well. So in the summer season, we saw that there were hens and there were foxes. Hens laid their eggs in the hen house and foxes stole their eggs, 15% of the total eggs in form of taxes. That was the basic concept in the summer season. Now they have introduced autumn season, alright. So in this season, they have introduced total of 20,000 farmers and out of that 3,000 farmers would be given for free to the NFT holders. So let's get in detail what is autumn season all about. So in this season, the challenge of managing your own farm has been arrived. You have to build buildings, upgrade them to increase the production, grow corn, which is a token, take care of your farmers. Then there are hens and foxes as always. So here are buildings and farmers, that these are the new tokens, the new population being introduced in the autumn season. Farmers are the new collection of NFTs. Total supply of 2,000 for now. 3,000 will be given for free, as I said before. The remaining supply to be minted exclusively with corn with a bonding curve price. To get the corn as a token, you have to have a land, you have to grow the corn over there, and that's the formation of corn token. In season 2, you will need a farm plot, either own or rented. You start your farm with each building at level 0. In order to increase the benefits, you will need to upgrade them with eggs. So you got the basic idea of season 2. There would be buildings, there would be farmers, hen house, fox dens, and these things you have to level up using either corn or egg. A new mechanic is being introduced to Hens. They can now raid farms, and the percentage of the raid, they can, out of one raid they can gain a certain percentage of the corn, and how much percentage it will be determined by the level of the hen house. A new mechanic is being added to foxes. They can protect your farms from hens, and the percentage of the protection depends on how much foxes you have in your den. The next thing they have introduced in the season 2 is lands. So land is a big area which has a central park, which is the legendary NFT. And if you move away from the land of the from the central area, value of the land decreases. So let's understand how it works. One of the main elements of the season 2 autumn onwards is land and ER71 asset. Now what ER721 asset is nothing but it is specifically to transfer NFTs, while ERC20 is to transfer Ethereum. The world map is start with just part of it discovered. The central town and only 2000 lands surrounding it. The first 600 lands closer to the central town will be part of the Genesis. I will show you quickly the map. So this is the legendary Genesis we are talking about, gray area. So the center area, which is gray area, Genesis Z1, which is light blue area, there are 21 land plots. And likewise, you can see on the screen, the yellow area is 600 land plots, the orange area is 800 land plots. And if you move away from the central area, the value of the land decreases. So each land represents one by one in the map grid and will be divided into 9 farm plots. It means that this one small square, this is called land, and it can be divided into 9 plots. Now out of these 9 plots, you can three farm plots can be unlocked at the beginning of season 2. The remaining ones will be unlocked over time. Now you need to have a land in order to cultivate the farm. That is very mandatory. We need a farm, because if we don't have a farm, then we can't cultivate corn, and if we can't cultivate corn, then we can't feed our farmers. So let's understand farms in detail. Now whether you are renting or owner, you need a farm slot in every order to play. On the farm interface, you will be able to manage all the buildings and do every action available with your farmers. You can have more than one active farm. Each will have their own set of buildings and farmers. So there is a land, and that land is divided into 9 plots. Out of that 9 plots, you can rent out plots, and on each plot you can cultivate one farm, and that farm you can upgrade, and you need a farm to set the buildings and to get the farmers working on it. How renting agreement works. So if you have a farm and you want to rent it, there comes the renting agreement. Each player can view every land plot on the map grid and their currently available farm slots available for renting, as well as the tax conditions on that land. If you agree with the terms, you can select that farm slot and apply to renter there. Remember, the tax percentage of the total production is for the total production of the farm. The amount of corn you produce, certain percentage of that you have to pay as a tax. Now speaking about buildings, each farm with buildings at level 0, which provides a very limited capacity production. If you want to progress in your farm, you will need to upgrade them using egg. Each building upgrade cost will detail in their own section. So it means that if you're at level 0, then that is not considered as an NFT, so it basically can't be sold. Now within the buildings, let's see what is house about. You start your farm with a house level 0 with maximum capacity of 1 farmer. So one house, there would be just one farmer. Upgrading your farm lowers the cost of food for each farmer. So if you understand what is happening, each thing is quite dependent on each other. So if you upgrade the farm, it means that there would be more corn produced. More corn produced, it means the cost of feeding your farmer is less. Now here's the breakdown of the farmhouse and the farmer's consumption. At level 1 house, you have to pay 50 eggs for upgrading. From level 1 to 2, 1 farmer capacity. Level 3 to 9, there will be total 2 farmers. At level 10, there will be max 20 farmers with you. So if you have a house at level 0 to 2, your farmer which will be having just 1 farmer, it will consume 5 corn and 1 egg. And if you see 3 to 4 farmers, 3 to 4 level of the house, the consumption of the farmers would be 4 corn and zero point 0.8 egg for 1 farmer. And likewise for 9 to 10 house level, one farmer will consume 1 corn and zero point 0.2 egg. So that's kind of economies of the scale. With low humidity and sun protection, the silo is the perfect place to store your crops. It enhances the production of them. You can start your farm with silo level 0, which gives you 0% cost production boost. To upgrade the silo to level 1, you have to pay 30x. Each level increases 3% of your total corn production. Means at level 10, you will be having 30% corn production. Next is well. A simple farm principle, every crop needs water to grow and nothing is better than groundwater. You start your farm with a well with level 0, which will allow you to water only the plant. To upgrade the well to level 1, you have to pay 15 egg. Flow line you can water with just one watering action. Means at level 10, you can water 10 flow lines with one water action. Flow line is nothing but a line where you are going to plant crops in your farm. So when you upgrade your farm, your flow line will increase. You start your farm with soil level 0, which is actually only a plant pot that allows you just a few seeds. A full flow line is developed when upgraded to level 1. Now to upgrade to level 1, you have to pay 30x. In hen house, which starts at level 0, there would be just one hen. If you upgrade your hen house, there could be multiple hens and their production will also increase by 2%. You start your farm with a hen house at level 0, which will allow you to have just one hen. Also, each level raise 2% of the amount of corn you steal on each hen raise. Next is fox den, that place where cunning foxes carefully plan their heist. Of course, a nice den attracts more fellow foxes to join the egg hunt. You will need 25x to upgrade to level 1. Starting from level 1, level 2 increases plus 1 fox capacity. It means at level 2, you can have a max of 5 foxes per farm, and also each level increases 5% protection of your farm from hens. Each building on farm will be upgraded to up to level 10. You start your freshly started farm with each building at level 0. Level 0 buildings are included with the farm, they are not separate. So this is all about Polyfarm. This game is I'm planning to invest in this game right now. This is very cheap, and if you are lucky to get the free mint, it's certainly a go-to option. In the next week, I will release another video about the new NFT which is in the market. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button below and like this video. And if you have any suggestions, if you need any improvements, please mention in the comment section below. Thank you.